In the beginning, when the earth was still young, and mankind had just stepped beyond Eden's gate, two brothers were born, Cain and Abel. Their story is one of worship and wrath, jealousy and divine justice. It reminds us that what God seeks is not the gift, but the heart behind it. Adam and Eve rejoiced at the birth of their first son, Cain, saying, "With the help of the Lord, I have brought forth a man." Then came Abel, tender and faithful. 2 sons, 2 lives, 2 destinies shaped not by birth, but by the choices of their hearts. As they grew, Cain worked the soil, the tiller of the ground. Abel kept flocks, a shepherd of peace. Each found purpose in his labor. Yet one labored to please himself, and the other to please God. One day, both brought offerings before the Lord. Cain offered the fruit of the ground, the product of his toil. Abel offered the firstborn of his flock pure and without blemish. Fire descended upon Abel's altar, but Cain's remained cold. For worship without obedience is ritual, and sacrifice without sincerity is empty. Envy began to burn within Cain's heart. What began as disappointment grew into resentment. His eyes darkened. His spirit turned inward. He no longer looked toward God, but toward his brother. Then the Lord spoke. "Why are you angry, Cain? If you do what is right, will you not be accepted? But if you do not, sin is crouching at your door. It desires to have you, but you must rule over it." It was a warning of love, a chance for repentance. But Cain's heart grew colder. Later, Cain said to his brother, "Come, let us go out to the field." Pause. There, in the stillness of the open land, jealousy found its voice. Anger turned to action. And Abel, the innocent, fell by his brother's hand. The first blood ever shed cried out to heaven. Then the Lord called, "Cain, where is your brother Abel?" And Cain answered, "I do not know. Am I my brother's keeper?" But the voice of God thundered through the silence. "What have you done? Your brother's blood cries to me from the ground." Sin had spoken, and heaven had heard. Judgment fell upon Cain. The ground would no longer yield its strength to him. He would become a wanderer, restless upon the earth. Yet even in wrath, there was mercy. God placed a mark upon him, not for death, but for protection. Grace still covered guilt. For even the sinner is not forgotten by God. And so Cain went out from the presence of the Lord, the land of Eden fading behind him. But his story whispers through time. That sin separates, envy destroys, and disobedience kills what love builds. Yet God's mercy still calls. "Return to me. Offer me your heart, and I will accept you." This is the story of Cain and Abel, a call to worship God with a pure heart. Ask yourself, which role do you play?